couple of days. If y'all listened to my last episode, I said I was going to try to stop smoking until the new year. You know, I tried my hardest, you know what I'm saying? I tried my hardest, but that anxiety in me, man. And if y'all can understand the anxiety, I'm pretty sure a lot of y'all can understand as the pandemic just hit, 2 years ago, going on 3 years. And I'm pretty sure the anxiety is high, you know what I'm saying? And me being on social media, seeing how people they need vacations, for me, my personal story was, like I told y'all at the beginning of this, starting my podcast, I lost my job, you know what I'm saying? And before I lost my job, I'm telling my manager, I need a mental vacation. I need to take a mental break. How can I go about this the right way? Never heard back from my manager. I've been there 2 years, never been written up. None of that, none of that. Never been written up. Been there 2 years. I had got a verbal. I ain't gonna say I never been written up because I think the beginning of that first year, I got a verbal and a little write-ups for being late. But after a year, that stuff fall off anyway. So I was good. My slate was clean. You feel me? So I tell her this about a month go by, maybe a couple weeks go by, get into it with a customer. At this point, my anxiety, my frustration, I'm burnt out. I'm trying to do counseling. I'm in a messed up ass relationship on top of working in the pharmacy. Now, if y'all know, I don't know who all listen to me that works in the pharmacy. Pharmacy life, bro, we are so underrated. People don't pay us no mind, don't pay us no attention. We just be back there and it just be all good. It's like you in the jungle working in the pharmacy. You know what I mean? You fight lions, tigers, and bears. You feel me? So I get into it with this customer. Things happen. The customer threatened to come across the counter, doing all this, all that. I try to put down the little thing. So, I'm like, no, you gonna put down this thing. You ain't about to do this. I hit something go flying across the thing. I didn't hit the woman. I hit a basket full of medication, But anyway, a week later, they fired me, I'm wondering why nobody never talked to me, why nobody never got my side of the story. It's just, oh, you fired. I didn't talk to my manager up until the time I text her I needed a mental break till the time I got fired. I didn't talk to her, and I feel like they want us to work so hard, to do so much. It's a pandemic. People in the medical field, we are working extra. You feel me? So I feel like they dropped the ball on their colleagues, but they paying attention to their customers. And I ain't gonna say don't pay attention to your customers, because your customers is the reason you're in business, but you gotta take care of your colleagues. You gotta take care of your employers, your employees. You gotta take care of them, because we are falling apart. Sad to say it, but a lot of us are falling apart. Anxiety is getting the best of us. Depression is coming, out of nowhere for some people. And we're not knowing how to deal with this, because for a long time we've been running away. Now we at a place where we can't run. We can't run away from our feelings. We can't run away from our anxiety. We can't run away from our past, the decisions we've been making, the fact that our reality is right in our face, that we're not where we want to be in life. At 36, I'm not where I want to be. But I thank God that I got fired. I thank God that I'm not in that relationship I was in. I thank God for a lot of things that has happened in the past few months, because it has opened my eyes to a lot. And I just want to encourage y'all that the things that may be happening to y'all right now, that may be feeling like, oh man, nothing is falling in place. Nothing is happening good for me. It might be happening good for you. Those things that's happening to you are actually happening for you. God is really showing himself right now. And if we just slow down and really pay attention to what he's doing in our lives, we will actually be able to see the moves that he's making, the mountains that he's moving out the way for us to reach the goals that we need to reach. But the thing is, we have to learn to sit with ourselves. And I feel like start with meditation. Start in the mornings meditating. Start meditating and get you a journal. Start writing. Write down those things that he give you as you meditate. Write down those things that he give you as you sit in with yourself. You know, it's hard sometimes. You know, at first it wasn't easy for me to be by myself, to be able to deal with that quietness, to be able to deal with that loneliness. But when you start seeing those things as positive things, that's when you start to really enjoy your own company. Being with yourself is the best thing ever. You know what I'm saying? Because you start to learn who you are as a person. You start to learn the things that you are capable of, your strengths, your weaknesses, you know, the things that you want to work on. Start making goals. Like I said, it's about to be 2022. 2022. Let this be a year that you say, you know what, this year is going to be my year. This year I'm not going to just make a goal and just put it to the side. No, this year I'm going to make my goal. I'm going to focus on my goal and I'm going to do whatever I got to do until that goal happens, until I see that goal into manifestation, until I see that goal right in front of my face, you know. So challenge yourself to do that. Anything that y'all going through right now is temporary. It's not going to be forever. You know what I'm saying? Y'all have to learn how to pray. You know what I mean? A lot of people, I don't care who you pray to. Just pray. You know what I'm saying? But pray in good spirits. Pray for good reasons. You know, do it in good and positivity. You know what I'm saying? Don't pray negative things, because those negative things are only going to bring negative things to you. You know what I'm saying? Walk in positivity, walk in happiness, walk in love. The things that you give out, you will receive back. So if you constantly giving out negative things, you're going to constantly get negative back. So I'm just encouraging y'all to start walking in love. Start doing things in love. I mentioned about the pharmacy. You come to the pharmacy, don't come with an attitude. And I'm speaking for all my fellow technicians, all my pharmacists. I'm speaking for them. When y'all come in the pharmacy, understand that we are under pressure. You know what I'm saying? Every person got a doctor. Y'all doctors got probably hundreds of patients. Those hundreds of patients got to have medicines. Now, they probably got 25 doctors in one clinic. And the clinic right there sitting by Walgreens and CVS. About 5,000 people probably visit that clinic a day. Guess who got to fill them prescriptions? Us. We got to fill all those prescriptions. So you come in there asking us, is y'all prescription ready? We trying to get 5,000 people prescriptions ready in one day. Not just our location. Our location might have only 1,000 prescriptions to fill that day. Or 1,000 that day. No, not to mention the shit gonna keep coming. It's gonna keep coming. So we trying to get those 1,000 down. Then we got another 1,000 to do. You feel me? So be patient with these people at these pharmacies. We know y'all sick. We know y'all need y'all medicine. We need medicine too. You know what I mean? And we trying to get it out there. We can't just put a label on there. We got to do it through the system. You know, we got to make sure, okay, the drugs, all the drugs that you taking, the 25 drugs you taking, ain't going to interact with this new drug that I just gave you. So we got to make sure all of that. So I just want y'all to be encouraged to go to the pharmacy and be peaceful, be humble, and take your time. Be patient with the people at the pharmacy, you know? And I'm saying that out of love, because I ain't never thought that the pharmacy was the way it is till I got in there. You know what I'm saying? And it's a tough job. You know, it's a lot that you do. It's a lot that you do, and you have to be careful, you know. So y'all, not just the pharmacists, go to these restaurants, if y'all go, be patient and be loving and understand that whatever you going through, they probably going through 10 times worse. You know, everybody say you can't walk a mile in my shoes. Well, you can't walk a mile in nobody's shoes, because you're not walking in nobody's shoes but yours. You know what I mean? So understand that everybody got a shoes that they walking in. You know what I mean? And then everybody got a path that they walking on. Everybody going through stuff. Everybody went through something. Everybody dealing with something. You know? Ain't nobody perfect. But if you show love and kindness, you could change somebody's day into a positive way. You can help someone that probably contemplating suicide just by saying, hey, how you doing? Come here, let me give you a hug. I just feel like you need a hug. How you doing? I mean, just something simple, you know? And I just want to encourage y'all that as we go into 2022, y'all just begin to change your mindset. Begin to meditate. Wake up in the mornings. You know, don't let your day go by without meditation and gratitude and love. You know, I want to send love to everyone that's listening to this podcast. I know that we're in a time where people need love, man. And a lot of stuff is happening in the world. A lot of killings, a lot of domestic violences, a lot. So I encourage everybody to send love. Send love. You know, all 22 long. And for the rest of this year, send love to someone. Just say, hey, how you doing? Or say, I love you. You know? And till next time, I just want to encourage y'all to be yourself. Don't be afraid to be who you are. Don't be afraid to say the things that you want to say. Because that's what this podcast is for. So leave me a message. If you have a idea for next podcast,